Hey, so we're here with Armored Warfare. It's been a year. It's been a year since I quit playing this game, and I just wanted to see how it's been after a year. I quit playing because I got tired of the game, and some regularly bad stuff happened to me during that time. Like I just kind of got bored. My computer was having problems, and I think I was sick at the time too. Like I really wasn't feeling good. I had a lot of problems. Like if you go listen to my videos back then, I think I my talking ability was a lot less. I was kind of sounded like this, and I was real kind of depressed. It sounded like I was depressed, and I might have been last year. And yeah, I've been a lot. I've played a lot since then. And the reason I came back to it is because I played War Thunder, and then I remembered this game and the clan I had, and so I just want to say, if you were on the forums from 2014 and 2015, and not really into 2016 because I stopped playing in February of 2016. I just want to say I'm sorry. This is SAS Commander. I'm sorry for spamming the forums. I did spam the forums. For Vun, if you happen to watch this, any of the guys who were on the forums, I'm sorry for spamming. It's just I had a lot of mental problems back then. So, yeah, we're going to see what happened after a year. If you don't know, I was a super tester for this game. I got to be in one of the super tests. They gave me a super test account, and it really wasn't anything. You didn't really get much from it. You got to play. I mean, you were there to test. I tested a bunch of stuff. Did they listen to me? I don't know. I don't know why they gave me the super tester account. Probably because I was just active on the forums when I should have been banned. So, yeah, this is Armored Warfare 1 year later. Is there any... I still have all my vehicles. Still have PT-76, M41 Walker Bulldog. Yeah, I'm glad I can play this game in a much higher graphics setting. Before, throughout 2016, I've updated my computer. So, back when I was playing this, the graphics card last year... The graphics card that came with my computer, when I bought it from a company called Avatar Gaming, which has been shut down by now. It's been shut down, I think, at the end of 2015. But it had a GT 640. And it played this game okay. It played it at low settings in windowed mode at their lowest resolution possible. But it played it, and I recorded it, and the game looked like crap, but I put up lots of videos. Now I got this last year, or I think around March or April, a gigabyte GTX 960 4 gig overclocked. It's the WindForce edition. It's like blue. It's like instead of being real long, it's like real wide. And I also replaced a bunch of my fans, like CPU fans. I did a whole bunch of stuff to this computer. Didn't replace the processor. I haven't needed to replace the processor. The AMD FX 6300 Black Edition. But yeah, let's look at the dealers. Is there any new vehicles? You. Let's see if I notice anything new from last year. That's new. An ATGM Tier 7 vehicle, huh? No, there's not. Wow, they didn't include... They moved the Draco. The Draco used to be over here. They moved in there. And, oh, the Sphinx is new. I'm not... Oh, the XM1A3. I think I quit whenever the Tier 9s were added. So, I'm not seeing much new. I was going down the Sanchero and the BMP line. What do we got in Chiskin? That's new. M109. He's new. I think. No, that's not new. No, that's the beginning one with the giant muzzle brake. That's not new. Wow, there's nothing new. The Merkava's new. Other than that, that's new. Yeah, all the tier 10s are new. I mean, the PLO-1, that was originally a tier 8. That's a big jump. And there's, there's the AMX-10RC. These premiums are new. The TL2 Assaulter and the AMX-10 RC are also new. So, not that much new. I was expecting these trees to be a lot more fleshed out than, after a year. I mean, what? There's tier 10s. I mean, there's nothing really new. I mean, I still have all my 8,100 gold. So, yeah. What should we do? Oh, did they add, controller support? That's another thing that we were, back in 2014 and 2015, we really wanted controller support. And the, Fox guy, Red Fox, on the forum said that, it's not a priority at the time. It's not a priority, but we will look into doing it because, CryEngine natively supports controllers. Let's see. I can still move the cursor in the garage with the left joystick, but start doesn't work. Let's see. Whoa, that was weird. That was really weird. I pressed X and A and it like quit out the game or something. I don't know. Let's see. If we go to escape settings, let's see. Oh, GeForce Experience doesn't work with this game. Like, it says it works, but I hit, like, set everything, and it set everything to, like, my old graphics card settings, not what I have now. So, but it says this is what I should have, so I went in and manually changed them all. Let's see, controls. Enable key. Wow, they have a keyboard modifier. Vehicle movement. Let's try. Waiting for. Nope, does not seem like controller works. Is there some games they'll add in a switch to controller mode. Enable gameplay UI social. I guess there's no controller support. So yeah, M41 Walker Bulldog was my favorite vehicle to play at the time because it was fast. It worked real well. Wow, Cheat to Mark 6 leader. I still thank you for gifting this to me, person. Forget your name. Yeah, I was really hoping that they would add controller support. Because War Thunder has controller support and Neo World Tanks is on consoles, so. I don't know. Hopefully they added more maps, because I hated like every map that was in the game at the time. We'll see. We're going to play one game. Let's bring out the, let's bring out the Object 155. We'll go Battle PvP. We'll skip this until I get into a game, so yeah. So, this says that there's only 2 people in the queue. It's only been like a minute, but it's 3:50 p.m. There should be people on. Unless this game died. Did it die? Or is it only alive on the European and Russian markets, and it's just dead on the American side? I don't know. We're gonna try. So, yeah, as we look at the Object 155, I remember the big controversy around this thing. Because it said it was only going to be for closed beta guys, and then they gave it out for the stress test, which I think was mainly just beta guys. But because the fact that they said this was exclusive, and then for one thing, and then gave it out as something else. Oh, there's 4 people in the queue. I don't know. I said I was going to skip this, but I kind of want to talk. So yeah, if you don't know, I had the flu for a while, and it was really, really tearing me down, just headaches and just tons of problems. I'll try to skip this. I don't know how long it's going to take. Well, it's been almost 20 minutes, and the queue hasn't moved past 2 people. I think this game might be dead. I think we can call this game dead. If it goes, I'll go to 30 minutes. Cause I think I remember in the beta waiting like 20 something to get into a match. I don't know if that's probably been improved or not. It probably hasn't. If I'm waiting almost 20. Yeah, I'm gonna say at least on the NA server, this game's dead. Which is a real shame because it was supposed to be the World of Tanks killer. It was supposed to be the legit competitor. You know, not like War Thunder where you have a pseudo competitor that's only different. This one was supposed to be, you know, everything World of Tanks wasn't. You know, no premium ammo, no Russian bias, none of that stuff. And it seems that they almost stopped developing on it. Maybe, I don't know, because there's no one playing. And me and another guy. That's it. Yeah, I can show you. Look, it's at 20 minutes right up here. 20 minutes in queue, staring at this Object 155, which is beautifully modeled. Like, the models in this game are beautiful. I'm gonna say this is it. It's done. This game's dead. Real shame, you know. The reason I hate free-to-play games, or most of them, is because of this. I hate the idea of a premium account, it just ruins the entire free-to-play thing. Because as soon as you see that in a game, you know it's not truly free-to-play. It means at some point you're gonna need that premium account. World of Tanks, you start needing the premium account at tiers 8, 9, and 10. That's how they get their money out of you. Yeah, same with this game. Like, this is why I kind of like Hawken. Because Hawken doesn't have a premium account. At least on Xbox it doesn't. I don't know if it does on PC. If you had, like, I'm more willing to spend money on a game that doesn't require me to pay than I am saying it makes me have to play. Like, oh, I'm up to this point, I'm just gonna stop playing. Rather than, alright, well, you know, I like your game, and I like how you don't seem to screw me over, so I'm gonna spend money on your game. You know what I mean? Like, if this game got rid of its premium account, and was active, and I wasn't waiting in queue 22 minutes, I'd probably buy this AMX-10 RC. I mean, it's a tier 8 premium, so 9,000 gold. What's this thing? Like a BMP. Oh, well, they have test drive. So, we're not getting into anything, so we're just going to drive around in a test drive vehicle. What do I want to drive? What does a Merkava look like? Heavy front armor. Can already tell. We're gonna drive this thing because it looks cool. Test drive. I'll skip this. Well, this loading screen's pretty cool. Albino polygon. Albino similar to traditional body 20. No idea how long. No, 20. Yeah, that's about half a mile. 10 miles. 10 or so miles. 11 miles maybe. Oh.
Load. Identify target. Hostile tank. Ammo up.
Graphics in this game still beautiful.
Identify. Hostile tank.
The gun sounds have definitely improved. Definitely. I really get through that Challenger 2? I remember that Challenger 2 was like the hard thing to deal with.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Identify. Hostile tank.
Yeah, this thing is slow. Good at firing on the move, though. It doesn't seem like it would be a bad premium. It's not that fast. It's kind of slow. And they didn't get rid of the map borders. Yeah. One thing I said that they should do, which a lot of people on the forums agreed with, is get rid of these map borders and instead have an out-of-bounds system. Yeah, this thing seems like it'd be a pretty okay premium. Let's try the heat rounds.
Loader heat.
Yeah, firing heat at T-72.
Identify. Hostile tank.
I mean, is it a good, whoop, those aren't destructible. There's an artillery piece over there. I mean, this thing is slow, though, so I don't know. Good gun, but slow.
Hostile tank.
No armor, slow with no armor. Bumpy. Terrible suspension. Like, holy jeez. My Bronco could probably go through this better. Still good firing over bumps. Now let's crank it. Let's see how fast we can get this thing. Let's see. The speed's covered. Okay, we got 5. Yeah. Ooh, slow.
Identify. Hostile tank. Identify. Hostile tank.
Yeah, this thing's slow. Definitely not anti-scout. Like a lot of these, some of the other tank destroyers make great anti-scout vehicles. It's not a hit and run because this thing has terrible armor. We'll go back to the garage. See the stats on this thing. Still can't believe no controller support. Like that right there, driving around these wheeled vehicles with a controller would be amazing. Alright, the assaulter. Yeah, it's not going to withstand anything. What about you, 10? AMX-10RC? Where's your speed? 86. And yours is 81. I didn't get up to 81. We only got up to like 70 something. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, with the Terminator, mine's gold. But with the Terminator, the missiles weren't actually coming out of the tubes, alright? But a year ago, they were coming out of right here, which means that you couldn't put your turret on the side of a building and shoot them out. So we're gonna try. And I want to see if that's still happening. Because if that's not fixed, then, you know, I've completely given up hope with this. Alright.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Terminators never really fit in anywhere. Because, like, another thing we said is that things need more classes than just... Because this game's too much World of Tanks. Like, it's too much of World of Tanks. Especially with the, 5-class system. When it should have been, I think we came up with it should be like 7 classes. To fit,
Identify. Hostile tank.
Vehicles like this and like heavier non-battle tank vehicles.
Target eliminated.
You still have to Hey! They did what I said, being able to fire missiles on the move. Well, that's one thing I give them props for, is that because stopping to shoot like this was made the vehicles completely useless.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Anybody see where the missiles are coming out? We're gonna reload. We're gonna need to look where these missiles are coming out from.
Identify. Hostile tank. Identify. Hostile tank.
Okay. Are they coming out of the tubes? Okay, I want you to pay attention. It looks like it's coming out the tube. Now the next one should come out the left side. Nope. Oh! They fixed that too. It's coming out the tubes now. Let's see, since we have one more on this side, can I? So before, you couldn't do this. Oh, what was that?
Hostile tank.
Did they lock on now?
Target locked on. Target's gone. Target locked on. Identify target. Hostile tank.
This game with a controller would play so freaking well. Like, look, because I don't have to aim right now, and... Switch to missile.
Target locked. Identify. Hostile. Target's gone.
Oh, this thing was the anti-scout, the anti-light tank. This thing was anti-light tank, is what this was. Especially bagel panzers that happen to meet this thing. Like, you would just destroy bagel panzers. I mean, look. Yeah, they can't retaliate. Like, see. This thing was just and you don't have armor. You died versus this thing. Cause yeah. Let's enter the garage. So we couldn't get into a game, but there was that test drive. We could drive some vehicles. So I'm going to take out another vehicle like that, and I'm going to see if there is actually controller support. Let's see, what can we take out? What's different? Take out the starship, that's different. Alright, so they didn't do any... I know they didn't do any work with the controller, because left on the D-pad still aims. And... Yep. And then left button still fires. So, nothing else changes anything. I don't think. Nope. So, it's still just a mouse and keyboard game. Even though, you know, as shown there, CryEngine still has native imports. Yeah, the sounds are definitely improved. Like, that sounds great. That echo. Oh, that sounds great. I'm gonna quit and we're gonna get into an artillery. See if that sounds amazing also.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Ah, so we're in the Gavazika. This was my favorite artillery piece because it was so good at direct firing. Like, I think I have a video of me driving this around on one of the maps. Like, I'm just direct firing with it. Just using this thing as a weird tank destroyer. And how do you aim? Oh, yep, still the same aim. I never really liked. Though it does seem clear. Before, this thing was blurry. And a lot more zoomed out. Though I still think we should be able to zoom in just like a regular vehicle, because I can hit stuff just fine in direct fire. Artillery sounds better. Definitely those sounds are better. The thing is, the Gavazika isn't slow. Like, I mean, it's slower, but it's not...
Hostile PC.
It's definitely not slow-ish. I mean, it's slow-ish, but it doesn't feel any slower than that wheeled vehicle we tried. I still think it should have the heat rounds like you can use in real life.
Ammo up. Identify. Hostile tank.
Alright, we're gonna quit this. And I want to try one more vehicle. That's the BMP-1, my favorite vehicle in the game. Why do I love the BMP-1? Because it has the weirdest gun ever. Well, probably it's a recoilless rifle, right? It's anything else, recoilless rifle. You know, the Ontos has that. Ontos has 6 of them, and other vehicles have recoilless rifles. But it fires an RPG. It's basically an RPG launcher. That's what it looks like, at least. The ammo. I remember looking at the ammo up for it. And I love this thing because it was fast. You go poof. I mean, I kind of treated it as an anti-scout. Because those are my favorite vehicles, anti-scouts. Where it's heavier than a scout, like the Fox, but it's lighter than a light tank. You know? I mean, the Terminator's sort of an anti-scout, but it's not fast enough. It's, you know what I mean? Like the BMP lines and BMD lines are kind of anti-scouts. You know, the Lukes and the German light tank lines in World of Tanks, like the Leopard and before the Aufklärungs- Panzer were anti-scouts. Oh. Haha! Sheridan.
Identify
My
target.
favorite vehicle, MP.
Ammo up.
Yeah, 'cause Commander's Hatches, I forgot Commander's Hatches do no
Identify
damage.
target.
Whoa! Heck.
Identify.
You can see how slow the projectile is because you can watch it go in there.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Identify. Hostile tank. Ammo up.
Yeah, perfectly good hitting things on the move that are stationary.
target. Hostile, thanks.
Oh, this is what I wanted to see. Are amphibious vehicles amphibious?
Alright, we're submerged.
They are not.
Identify target.
Alright, we're gonna end this here. Just to kind of look at a game from a year ago that I thought was going to be more updated, but it's not. Now I have to go soon. So, yeah. Alright, so I just want to say bye. I'm probably going to install Armored Warfare now, since no one's playing it. I thought maybe we could get into one game, you know? Alright, bye.